Reading one or two of Conte's quotes, Harry, and I'm thinking to myself, it looks as though, maybe not that it wasn't there before, it looks as though there might be a realisation that he's got a job in his hands.
Yeah, he's got a tough job. I mean, I'll be honest, Ali, I looked at that squad a year or so ago, and then, I felt they've underachieved. I thought Conte coming in they still had enough there to really go on a good run, but looking at them in the first leg, I mean, they're very lucky to still be in the tie at all, really. They could have been 3 or 4 down, couldn't they? But listen, yourself, lads, the one goal tonight, the atmosphere will be amazing there, full house, great, the crowd will be with them. If they can score at any stage of the game, they can get themselves back in the game. But it's a tough ask for sure.
I was going to say, Harry, look, I think you're absolutely spot on. Looking at that game, I'm doing the game tonight. Really looking forward to it. However, I think for it to be a spectacle and a good game to watch, you'd expect Spurs to have to score first.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if Chelsea scored, that would be game over, I'm sure. But with that crowd behind them tonight, under lights, you never know. It can. We've seen them. You lads know you've been involved in games where it looks like a dead rubber, and suddenly it all turns, and that could happen tonight quite easily.
Harry, on the weekend in the FA Cup, the Morecambe game being 1-0 down, is this really a bit of a wake up call to Conte in the sense of some players just aren't good enough? He shouldn't even have to be bringing on Harry Kane, should he? To be honest, in that game, he should be rested for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Son's missing as well, I think, isn't it? Yeah. And he's out. That's a big loss for him, But no, he'll change it, won't he? He'll bring players in. He'll make changes. People like Dele Alli, I just find it amazing. I just was such a fan of his, and they keep changing managers now, but no one can seem to get a tune out of him anymore. I just don't know what's happened to the boy. It's such a shame, We keep thinking, well, Conte will get him going. Somebody will get him going, but it's not happening at the moment. It looks like I can't see him playing tonight. He got hauled off Saturday as well, didn't he? Yeah. Dembele looks like he's come at the end of his time there. So I'm sure there will be big changes in the next year or so at Tottenham.
Harry, you're talking about big changes. I don't know whether you agree or not. We were speaking earlier on, and I'm looking at Spurs. And I think they're the same as Manchester United in the respect that I think they've got great players, but I don't think they've got players that can take them to the next level to compete with Manchester City and Liverpool. What do Spurs need to do to go to that next level, Harry, do you think?
Well, again, it's all about recruitment, Ali, and it's recruitment is everything now. You've got the managers are not bringing players in; they're relying on people who work at the club in the recruitment side to make good decisions and bring some good. He needs reinforcement. He needs 3 or 4 top players to come in there to give him a chance to push on. And Man United, as you say, they're exactly the same, aren't they? I mean, I know I looked at that game getting away from Tottenham, but Man United the other night. I mean, Villa. Look, I'd want to be with Villa rather than Man United, and they play on Saturday again or the weekend. Yep. I'd be surprised if Villa can't beat them. Villa with a better team.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.